Today I'm going to fix a fence post. The fence post here is rotten and potentially going to damage my shed, so I need to replace it. These are the items that I'm going to use: a fence post, a long metal crowbar, I've got a nice big shovel and a normal shovel. Also I'm using a spirit level and an electric screwdriver and some screws. I'm using decking screws. Also I've got half a bag of ballast and some cement. I'm going to be using string for a level. The large shovel comes in really handy to prise the fence panel off. I'm going to be careful not to damage the fence panel as I'll be using this again. It just needs a little bit of wangling to get the last section off. I've got to work out how I can get the other end off. There's 3 screws in it. I've managed to get in with my screwdriver to unscrew the screws. That's got it. Right, now to take off the fence post. It just came away really easily, it was so rotten. I'm using a long straight crowbar just to smash up the concrete that the post was set in. A little bit of leverage will get it out. Great, that's got it out. And another bit of concrete. There are 3 pieces of concrete altogether that I've got out the hole. That's it clear, and the hole is dug for the new fence post and the concrete. I've put a line from one fence post to the other so that I can get the exact height of the new fence post. Okay, now to see if this fence post is at the right height. It's just a little bit off. I've just got to dig down a couple more inches. I'd rather dig the hole deeper than cut the fence post, as the fence post is treated and I'd need to treat it again where I cut. Okay, that's the hole dug a bit deeper. Now to just make sure it's all level. Okay, it's all level. I'm just going to check that it's 6 foot from that post to that post. Okay, now to make the concrete for the post to sit in. I'm using half a bag of ballast. I'm going to mix the concrete with my wheelbarrow as it's nice and easy and at good height. Then add your cement. I'm adding about 2 kilos of cement and then adding some water. This will help it to be easier to mix, and it will pour nicely into the hole and get into all the nooks and crannies. I've poured the water up one end so it's easier to mix. As it is a little bit of a tight squeeze between the fence and the shed, I'm going to pour the concrete into a bucket so I can carry this down the side of the shed and then pour it into the hole. I've made sure the concrete is all around the post. I've left about 8 to 12 inches for the soil to cover over the setting concrete. Just check it's all level and then leave it to set overnight. It has been setting overnight now. I'm just checking it's level, but there's not a lot I can do about it now as the post has set firmly. Cover over the concrete with the soil. Okay, now to fit the gravel boards firmly. I'm going to screw these into the new post using the existing screws. Okay, that's the gravel boards fitted firmly now. Now to screw in the fence panels to the post. I do need a new fence panel here really, but I can't buy them anywhere at the moment because everything is on lockdown. Okay, let's work out how we can get the final panel fitted. I need to be able to screw in the screws from the neighbour's side. I managed to squeeze myself in this gap to secure one side first. If it doesn't go, just give it a little helping hand. I had to use a screwdriver just to lever the fence panel in place. Right, that's that done. I just need to screw in the fence panel from the other side. I had to go round to the neighbour's side and screw in the screws. That's great, that's another job done. I hope I didn't scare the fox cubs that are living under my shed too much. Thanks for watching, please subscribe